Okay, if you stumbled upon this video and you don't know what's going on, that's because this is the second video. There should be a link somewhere on the sidebar to go back to the first one and watch it from the start. For those of you that are continuing on with me, let's get into it. As I said before, we have these different layers, and one of the things of knowing of when you're converting someone that's basically a photograph into lines is that you need to know where to stop with the same line and carry on with a new one. As in here, there is two bangles, it's breaking the arm into two, so stop with your lines, it just gives you a better effect. So you're gonna go new path. We're just gonna call this detail, because I want to include her glove over here as well within the same layer. For those of you that don't know how I'm getting in, zooming in and out, it's Control Space and then you just click and you zoom in. To zoom out, you hold on Control Alt Space and you zoom out. And to move around your space bar, I should have actually explained that before, but like I said, it's the first one, so you gotta bear with me in these things. Alright, so pen tool again, just gonna be you can either do it in 3 lines, well 6, it's 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4, okay, 5 lines, or you can do it basically how you're feeling it out. And that's what I generally go with, is something a bit more random, not so structured. It gives the entire look of the effect a bit more of a natural effect. Just make sure, okay, yeah, that's true. And then be careful you don't select your other path while you're trying to put a new anchor point on for a new one. Alt, take away that tangent point. I work with a larger screen, so it's getting really annoying every time it goes up like that. Alright, so that's your bangles, and let's do the glove. If you don't remember, when I did the arms, I already put in that line, so I don't need to put that line in again. So I can just basically do 2 really main lines going out here, and there. Because this is gonna look weird if you don't put this in, just so that you indicate that you have some sort of finger or thumb or whatever it is. When you need to move your path around, use the selection tool, hit A, then you can select that point and you can move it around, but you also have access to these points, so you can adjust it very slightly to exactly what you're looking for. Also learning how to go with the curves, that's basically just practice actually. Alright, so at this point we have Control D, shouldn't have done that. We have the detail, we have the arms, we have the top, we have the midriff, bottoms and the legs. We're going to be doing the head now, and I'm going to start off really in a way that we don't have to work as hard. Head, if I can spell. What you're going to have to consider is your model's hair. The easiest way to go about this is by doing the hair first and just generalizing them into blocks. So that's going to be a line going up till there. That curve going down till there will be a line. This in fact is her neck, but that could form part of her hair inversely. And then you're going to want something going along that way. So you're basically only drawing out her nose, her mouth, and then her chin. So we're going to get going on that. It doesn't have to really be exact. Hair is a bit one of those wild things. Like I said, I'm getting really irritated with this because I keep on remaking things. So I'm just going to do that. And you might find that you're starting a new line when you don't want to. To just get back to the old line, you hold on Alt and you click on it. And once you do that, it just joins up with your previous path. So I'm going to do that part over here. Stop there. And then, because I'm doing the head all into one layer, I'm not really going to be worried about separating it out too much. I don't think you should be as well, unless it's going to be a project you're going to work on with someone else and that you really need to consider naming of files and stuff like that. But I mean, generally, if you're doing it yourself, it's not really a big issue. You know what you're talking about. In fact, you'd know best at the end of the day when it comes down to it, of layer names and stuff. Doing hair in this fashion is generally a bit difficult. I'm not really sure how this is going to come out. I'm just thinking of maybe, I don't know if I should be adding that line in. Maybe not. So that's going to be our hair. And then just the neck as well. And now I'm just going to quickly do her lips. It's not too much you have to worry about in the style because it's a stylization at the end of the day, so it can be detailed, doesn't really have to be. And there. And look, if it doesn't come out that great, you can always just scrap the whole project. I'm not going to outline the nostrils. That will fill in with color. So I think that's the end of this part of the video. Can continue on part 3 of 3.